Hey everyone, today is Wednesday, and I just wanted to show you some videos and a little bit, give you a little bit more facts about this country, so you can learn a little bit more. But it's, I mean, a huge company, huge country, and when I went over there, like I said, it was just really amazing to see the cultural differences that we have over here. Um, I went with my principal in 2009, and as soon as I got off the plane, I don't know why they searched me, but they ended up searching me and I guess try to check my bags, but the security was really heightened over there. But when he went explored and went around to different places, we ate at several restaurants, but the food, like I said, was totally different from ours. The schools, very advanced schools, but they didn't have air conditioning in there. It was very hot when I went into the schools, but they um, really are very adamant about testing over there. They're testing, and the kids really take their testing seriously because the testing basically matters to them about their what career they're going to actually go into. So they have to pass the test, and they have to do excellent on it, or it can affect the rest of their lives. So it's really their stakes on testing is really high. But let's look at this video, and it's going to show you a little bit more about the country.
China is the world's largest country in population and the fourth largest in terms of area after Russia, Canada, and the US. For centuries, it has stood as a leading civilization, overtaking the rest of the world. Today, it is a major regional power in East Asia and increasingly the world stage. This is the Cool Facts Show. Subscribe for more cool facts. Fact 1. China is the most populated country on the planet. As of July 2016, China reached a population of 1.39 billion. In fact, 1 in every 5 people alive is Chinese. One child is born every 2 seconds, while one person dies every 2.5 seconds. China's population is 4 times that of the United States. Fact 2. China was known for its one-child policy, but in October 2015, the Chinese government announced that it would change its rules to allow all couples to have 2 children instead of just 1, as mandated in 1979. The new policy was implemented January 1, 2016, to address China's rapidly aging population and economic needs. Fact 3. One cannot know the history of China without hearing about communism and Mao Zedong. You can see it in their national flag. The red symbolizes the Communist Revolution and the traditional colors as well. The largest star represents communism, while the 4 small stars signify the social classes of the Chinese community. Mao Zedong, the Communist Party chairman, was the key person behind the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949 and became one of the most powerful men in the world. Fact 4. The Terracotta Army is one of the must-see attractions in China. It is noteworthy because you can see the hundreds of detailed life-size models representing the army that triumphed over all the Chinese armies during the Warring States period and who ushered in the United Imperial China era 2,200 years ago. The Terracotta Army is considered one of the greatest archaeological sites in the world and one of the greatest discoveries of the 20th century. Fact 5. China is widely known for its advancement in the field of science and technology, evidenced by their great inventions and discoveries. Chinese invented toilet paper in the late 1300s, which was used by emperors only. They also invented kites about 3,000 years ago and the first instruments for monitoring earthquakes. But Chinese people are well known for their 4 great inventions: paper, the compass, gunpowder, and printing. Today, these are widely used not only in Asia, but all over the world and have helped define the modern world. Fact 6. China is often considered the longest continuous civilization, with some historians marking 6000 BC as the dawn of Chinese civilization. China is the only nation that has survived throughout recorded history. It also has the world's longest used written language. Fact 7. If you plan to visit or live in China, you must be extremely aware and very careful about following the laws of their country. The Chinese government will use the death penalty for all sorts of crimes. At least one source reports that persons convicted of economic or political crimes may be more likely to be executed by lethal injection than persons convicted of general crimes, who may be more likely to be shot. Fact 8. Chinese people's #1 hobby is stamp collecting. According to a report of a stamp and coin dealer, out of the 60 million collectors in the world, 20 million of them are based in China. The history of Chinese stamps is equivalent to the country's great changes in its ruling powers. Fact 9. In some parts of China, pigtails were associated with a girl's marital status. A young girl would wear 2 pigtails, and when she married, she will wear just 1. This may have been contributed to the Western view that pigtails are associated with children and young girls. Fact 10. The Great Wall of China is a must-see attraction for all travelers to China. It is the world's longest wall and the biggest ancient architecture with an official length of 21,196.18 kilometers. Since 1644, when the Ming Dynasty was overthrown, no further work has been done on the Great Wall, and it was placed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Have you or someone you know ever been to China? Tell us about it in the comments below.
I have. All right, so I wanted to, let's see. All right, so I want to really quickly just talk about the Great Wall of China. I did get a chance to visit there. Really nice, really interesting. Some people, because of the height, going up, on that particular wall, people would throw up and stuff. You would see throw up on the steps as you go up, but that was terrible. But it was a nice experience to travel to visit there, the Great Wall of China. It was really nice. But I did enjoy my time in China. It was really a good experience. So go ahead today, upload your progress on your poster, and I would love to see it.